You, MF and 2, what's good with you? It's your man's Antidote back with an additional one. Thank you for pulling up on my channel. While you're at it, go ahead, hit that subscribe notification bell, hit the like button, and share because you cats really need to hear this. Alright, tonight, I'm about to make a prediction video between Ruiz, King Kong Ortiz versus Andy the Destroyer Ruiz for the WBC heavyweight title eliminator. Now, I've been looking forward to this fight, been looking forward to this fight because I like both these guys. And I believe it's going to be an interesting fight. Actually, it's going to be a dope fight in my opinion. Will it be fight of the year? I don't know, but it has a potential to be in my opinion. Now, both these guys got a lot to prove. They have a lot to prove. Andy Ruiz wants to prove that he's back, and when he won the heavyweight strap against Anthony Joshua, he wants to prove that it's no accident. So yes, he wants to prove that he's back. And Luis Ortiz, on the other hand, he wants to prove that he's not an old shot fighter, and he also deserves another shot at the title or whatever. So this fight gonna be lit, and I can't wait for tomorrow when they scrap, or fade, whatever terminology you feel like using. But I can't wait for that fight that happen tomorrow. And pressure. I want to talk about pressure that they're facing. Really, in a way it's no pressure because both of them has fought at a big stage. Both of them fought in big fights before. Andy Ruiz fought in Madison Square Garden against Anthony Joshua, where he won the heavyweight strap. But unfortunately, Luis Ortiz fought Deontay Wilder at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, and he lost to Deontay Wilder. But he held his own. He put up a very good fight. I honestly thought he was gonna beat Deontay Wilder at one point. He had him in trouble. But like I said, it's pressure because they got something to prove, as I just mentioned before. Now the odds have it that Andy Ruiz is the favorite to win the fight. And to be real with you, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I'll tell you why in a second. But Andy Ruiz can prove the odds right. Why? Because here's the tips that he can utilize to win the fight. Okay, first, let's start with Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, for a guy his body frame, he is very exceptionally quick. He's very fast. Kind of remind me of a fighter in the 1980s by a guy named Tony Tubbs. And if you don't know who Tony Tubbs is, he was a heavyweight contender back in the 80s. Matter of fact, I think he was the WBA heavyweight champion sometime in the 80s. But he's kind of like Andy Ruiz, got their body frame is pretty much similar or whatever. But for a guy his body frame, he has exceptionally fast hands. Fast hands throw fast combinations. So with that being said, Andy Ruiz's hand speed will be a factor. Will be a factor in the fight tomorrow. So he needs to utilize fast combinations. A lot of head. He needs to utilize a lot of head movement. What else? A lot of head movement, a lot of feints to get inside, because Ortiz has a longer reach. So yes, he need head feints, fast combinations to get, you know what I'm saying, get side, double up, you know what I'm saying, double up and everything. And you know what I'm saying, he also need to, you know what I'm saying, what else I was getting ready to say? He also need to stay away from Ruiz's left hand. Being that he's a southpaw, being that Ortiz is a southpaw, he need to stay away from his left hand. Stay at the line of fire. So with that being said, he needs to keep moving to his left to get out of the line of fire from his from Ortiz's left hand or whatever. So if you do that, kind of keep the pressure on Ortiz a little bit, chances are, you know what I'm saying, chances are he'll win, he'll be successful. And also, yes, he do need to cut, like I mentioned before, he do need to cut the distance. So yes, he need to utilize those in the fight. Now let's go to Ruiz King Kong Ortiz. Now being that he's the older fighter, of course people gonna have him being the underdog. But to me, age ain't nothing but a number. That's just my personal opinion. If George Foreman can win the heavyweight strap at 45 years old, man, come on, man. Age ain't a factor. Yeah, it can be an advantage or it can be a disadvantage. Either way. And who else? Bernard Hopkins won a strap, middleweight and light heavyweight. Well, actually light heavyweight, you know what I'm saying, at 50. So come on, man. Stop using age or whatever. So if them two cats can do it, so can Ortiz. You feel me? Yes, I know he's not Ortiz. Yes, I know he's not George Foreman, but whatever. If he's disciplined enough, he can do it. So, and with that being said, Ruiz Ortiz, for one thing, he need to pop. It's being that he's a southpaw. Being that he's a southpaw, he need to pop that right jab out. Give him something to really think about. Like, you know what I'm saying, it need to be like a good accurate snapping right jab. So he'll give Ruiz something to think about before he comes in on inside. And he need to use his footwork, because Ruiz going to come try to pressure him. So he needs, you know what I'm saying, just enough footwork. Not too much footwork. Not too much footwork where he tired himself out, but just enough footwork to create an angle. You know what I'm saying? Create to give Ruiz angles so he can get his shots off or whatever. So he need to use that. That left hand will be a factor. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he need to pop that left hand out, being that he's a southpaw. And let's not forget, Ruiz just revealed he's never fought a southpaw before. So yes, that will be to Ortiz's advantage. You know, yes. So yeah, so he need to stick that left hand out, like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, whenever he see the opportunity, boom, give him that left hand, give him something to think about. And then whenever, you know what I'm saying, then whenever he's squaring up, bang, you know what I'm saying, that right jab, excuse me, I just did my left hand, bang, that right jab, you feel me, give him something to think about. Good snapping right jab. And he need to keep the fight in the center of the ring, stay off the ropes, because that's where I feel like Ruiz will attack him, and he'll gain some momentum. So he need to keep the fight, Ortiz need to keep the fight in the center of the ring at all times. Box him. You know what I'm saying? Box him. That's all he need to do. Box him, and box him. Box him. You know what I'm saying? Get you know what I'm saying? Use that. You know what I'm saying? Give him that left hand, that, you know what I'm saying, that nice lethal left hand that gave Deontay Wilder trouble in their first fight. That give him that left hand that gave Deontay Wilder a fit. That's what he needs or whatever. And like I said, and he can move. And Ortiz, for a guy his size, although he has lost weight, but he can still move around the ring very well. But he need to conserve his energy so he won't be tired in the later rounds. And also, he needs to attack the body. You know what I'm saying? Attack the body. Yeah, I see Andy Ruiz, you know what I'm saying, got a little six-pack going on, but still, ain't nothing wrong with attacking the body. It's never wrong with attacking the body. So if he do that, he'll overcome the odds. So the question is, will being that Andy Ruiz never fought a southpaw, can he make the right adjustments? We gonna see. Now, who I picked for the fight? I picked Luis Ortiz. I think he has experience. He has enough experience. And like I said, he's never fought a southpaw before. Ruiz never fought a southpaw before, so he'll I believe he has the ring IQ, the ring IQ to use that towards his advantage. So yes, it's gonna be an interesting fight. I don't think it's going the distance, to be honest with you. You know, even though I pick Ortiz, even though I picked Ortiz to win the fight, it ain't going the distance. Yeah. I meant to say, even though I picked Ortiz to win the fight, I don't believe it's going the distance. So yes, I believe Ortiz will win by knockout, and even Andy Ruiz win, it is going to be by knockout, or he'll get stopped. It's not going the distance. What round I predict Ortiz will win? I say the 9th round. In 9 rounds, he will stop Andy Ruiz. But anyway, that's all I got for you. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know who you pick for tomorrow's showdown. All right, I'm out.